Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot minute since my last video, so I tried to recreate Zendaya's makeup look. So I'm gonna show you the photo here, right? So this is a makeup look from his makeup artist, and the name is, I think, Ernesto Casillas rather, and he's so good. He's so good. He's so good at doing the makeup. I think I want to do the one with the white eyeshadow right here. So anyway, this is a red carpet premiere, I believe, of the Odyssey of Zendaya's look, and I botched the hair though. So if you want to see how I did this look, please keep on watching. Okay, so I already did my skin prep for dry skin. If you want to see more on that, I'm gonna link my video about the base that I do on my face, which includes my skincare for my dry skin. So yeah, so let's get on to the base. So I will be using an Illuminator. This is from Zoeva Cosmetics, and I am in the shade light medium. So I'm going to use this because in the makeup that Zendaya has right here, she looks like she's really glowing, and she's, oh my god, she's so pretty. So I'm gonna use this. I apply it directly on the high points of my face, and I think she has a little bit of shine over here. Also a little bit here. And here. And also here. I think. Yeah, that's it. Okay, and I'm not gonna let that marinate. I am going to use a brush to even that out. And let me just find the brush, because I can't find it right now. Right, okay, so I'm going to use a flat top brush. This is from Real Cosmetics. This is their Glow Round Brush. So all the products are going to be listed in the description below. You can check them out. So I'm going to try to use all, for the makeup products, I'm going to try to use most Filipino products that I have, or the local products that I have. Okay, there. So now we're really glowy, and I'm gonna do my foundation off cam because it's already included in the base video that I have. So see you in a bit. Okay, so before I do my base, I'm going to use this BLK Cosmetics Radiant Glow Filter Waterproof Sweat Resistant Complexion Booster in the shade Island Glow. And I will be using the same brush. So I'm just gonna put this here, because I feel like, I'm not sure if the makeup artist used this. This is pretty natural, so I'm not gonna go heavy-handed on this. Maybe a little bit here. Okay, I think that's enough. Just wind it up there, and then let's use the same brush. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, that is so pretty. Right. So this is a little bit of an underpainting because we already put products before our foundation. Okay, so I have my foundation on. I used the Issy and the Infallible one. So again, the products will be listed down below. So since the base makeup of Zendaya here is not that full coverage, I think, because she has great skin. I think this is a skin tint, or probably like a really light foundation, or maybe it's just concealer. I don't know. I didn't check the products that the makeup artist listed, but again, it's I think the important part of the base here is that it's close to your skin tone, right? So we're not going like full glam where there's like really harsh, not really harsh, but defined, contour defined highlights. We're not going to do that. And because I don't want this to be full coverage, I'm going to use this JE08 from Vice. Okay, so the way that I do this is that I just do this like that. See? And it looks really natural. And I didn't put any foundation over here, just here, here, here. And I don't even mind the imperfections on my face, like some spots or whatever, because we can just conceal that a little bit later. Okay, so that is the base. Let's move on to, I think, blush. Okay, so the blush that I'm going to use is from Strokes Beauty. This is my favorite blush, Crush Blush in the shade Gorge. This one. So I already hit pan. And then I placed it on the back of my hand so that I don't put the blush there directly. So what I do is this one, like that. And then I'm going to use a brush, like pretty dense brush, I believe. Or not really, I'm not sure. Let's just use this. This is the JE01, rather, this one. So I'm just gonna do that, because I'm not really sure if this is really accurate, but I feel like it is. I feel like it is. Okay, let's see. Where is the blush placement? So when we look at, so this is the blush placement right here. Like that. I don't know if you can see it because it's so much light. Okay. I feel like my light is too much and you cannot see it. Let me just fix that real quick. Yan. Ooh, ooh, that's so beautiful. I'm sure if they, I think, you know what? I'm just gonna check the products later. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? So the way that you apply the blush, so it's important to not get in the pot of the product, because that's gonna make the product unevenly distributed on the brush. And if the product is unevenly distributed on the blush, it will look blotchy and splotchy on your face. So what you can do is put the product on the back of your hand and then coat your brush like this, like that. Or what you can do is directly put the brush on the pot and then you remove the excess on the back of your hand. So it's really important to have the back of your hand. If you don't have if you cannot use your hand for some reason, then you can use a spatula. I do have one, but I don't know where I put it. So yeah. Okay, so now I'm just putting the brush or putting the blush here. So I feel like in her case, it's not really that high up. It's more here. Right. And we can see some like imperfections there. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my god. Right. Ooh, it's so pretty. So I feel like in real life, the blush is gonna be really pronounced, like putok na putok. Because, you know, they use really like heavy duty cameras, I believe. So yeah. And then when you apply the blush, right? So you have to use, you have to hold the brush like this and then do that. So if you're a beginner, and then just do this. And if there are like harsh lines, you can go back and use the foundation brush that you used a while ago. So I feel like she also has some blush over here, so I'm gonna put some there. Right. And yeah. And then I'm just gonna contour my nose. And then I'm gonna put some... Actually, I don't think she has contour here. Yeah, I don't think she does. Let me just find other... She's so pretty. I'm telling you, man. Oh, so the blush is like this. So this is more defined. I'm gonna put some here. You see that? Oof. I need to get another light. But this one's like really expensive. I really want to like buy a really nice light and then like a soft box, but then those are expensive, and right now I don't have that kind of money. I've been dealing with a lot of mental struggles, if you know what I mean. Okay, so when she smiles, right, like it's the blush is here, so we need to be also put it there, like it ends here. Like you can just smile like that and then just put it there, like your smile lines here and then there we go. Oh, and she also puts some, or the he, I think it's a he. Yeah, I think this is it. I think this is it. Butterfly got me driven inside. Okay, so I think we're done with the blush. We could just go back and add more a little later. So let's go to a little bit of concealer and a little bit of bronzer. I don't think there's a lot of contour. I think this is more on Brontour, I believe. So yeah, I'm going to contour a bit. Right, okay. Let's just remove the dark circles. So I'm using Issy. I think they have a new line right now, though I still have these, so I don't need to. That's a lot. That is a lot. This is in the shade PM3. I really like this for my under eyes. So I can take it a little bit lower up to here and then just blend it with a light hand. And then for this part, since I have lines there, I'm not gonna put any product there because, you know, it's just gonna crease. Anyway, all concealers crease on my eyes because I have really deep lines there. Ooh, wait, I have gossip. The tea is so hot. So now that we have placed that there, I think I need to put more blush here. Anyway, that's it. And I don't think there's like a lot of harsh definition. But I am going to take, though, a light concealer. This is Issy. And this is in YF1. I'm just going to put this in the back of my hand, just like that. And I'm going to use the same brush, okay? And then I'm going to do this. Just coat the brush like that. Okay. Coat it evenly and then remove the excess. And then if you look at this part, can you see it? Okay. If you look here, I'm just gonna show a photo here. If you look here, it's pretty light and pretty yellow. So I am going to do that as well. Right there. Like that. And then I'm just gonna contour a bit, and then we are going to use a bronzer stick. Okay, so I'm going to contour my nose with this one very, very lightly. I am going to use a pretty dense brush, but like a small one. This is from Zoeva. This is their 223 Petite Eye Blender. So I'm just gonna do it this way. This bronzer is from Vice. This is their bronzer stick, one and done, in the shade Push. Okay, so get the product and then put the excess over here. So always put the excess at the back of your hand, and then you can just go back and then load up the brush again, so it's not too heavy on the face. See, it's easier to add more, you know, than to remove. Okay, so I think this is the one that you use on her eyes as well, so I'm going to do that, and I'm just gonna powder. exactly. That's exactly what it was. Okay. Okay, right here. So this is, we're trying to recede this part right here. I guess just to make everything cohesive. So this is a little bit darker. If you look at her makeup, this part is the darkest right here. So I guess aside from the blush, like the blush is the focus of the makeup, but also if you want something harmonious, you gotta put like another like a supporting star of the show. So the star of the show is the blush, but then the supporting character for that, so the blush can pop, are the eyes, which are really simple. Then it's the darkest one. So just do that right here. Okay. Right there. Okay, and then I'm going to do this part right here. Just a little bit. Just so we can have that thing there. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. So I'm gonna go back to the blush because she has blush on her nose. She's, oh my god. She's so pretty here. Damn. Okay. Just, yeah. Okay. I think that's good. And then I'm just gonna go back to the foundation brush. I think I put too much. I forgot to put here. She has a lot. I think she has here too. You know? Okay. There we go. This is from Issy. And this is their brow pencil trio in ash brown. Let's see if it still works. Because if you look at it, you know, it's brown. She's brown. Okay, and then they just followed her brows. The shape of her brows. So I'm gonna do that too. I used to have like a really brown, like brow pencil. But then I don't have it anymore. Okay, it still kind of works. So it's a little bit faded here. Just gonna use my fingers and also a brow brush. Okay, so I'm gonna use this JE06 brow brush from Vice. This is from the Jelly Euhenia collection. I am gonna take the same brow brush. This is from Absidy. Let's see if it works. It's like, I'm not sure if it has flakes if you use product after. If it has, I'm doomed. Okay, let's see. Butterfly, got me dripping inside, thinking about you. No secrets, no games to play. It's alright, it's alright, this way. They didn't turn out to be brown, so anyway, that's on me. That's on me. This is from Zoeva, this fluffy brush. I am going to take the bronzer from Teviant's Deity Dust in Deity Dust Trio Face Palette in Love Letter. Okay, and the Toasted from Shade Edit from the Vice Jelly collection. So I'm just gonna mix those two. Okay, let's see where I go with these. Oh wait, I'm gonna mix all three, and then just tap the excess, and I'm just gonna put that there. Perfect. And then you can see that she, or the makeup artist Ernesto, did this on her eyes, maybe for like a lifted look, probably. Like that. So let me show you right now on the other eye. So just sweep it like that. Sweep it like this and then do it this way. Like that. Okay. Okay. I have excess concealer, so I'm gonna take this pointed Q-tip and I'm just gonna remove that there. Okay. No, it's gone. I'm going to take another Q-tip, the pointed one, and I'm going to press on my eye and then I'm just gonna dry that up. Okay, and then I'm gonna take a brown eyeliner. This is from Strokes. It's in the shade Pitch Black. Just a little definition, because I really need that. Right on. Okay, I'm gonna take this Strokes Neutral Mattes Pro palette, and I'm going to use a fluffy brush a while ago. I'm gonna take, what am I gonna take? This one, the Mink and Camel, or Maple. I don't know. These two. Okay. Because I need to be a little bit more bronze. Like up there. Like this is my crease, right? I'm just gonna do that. This. Okay. Much better. Much better. So just hold the brush like this at the end and then just do that. So remember to have a mirror, a separate one, and then start at the base of your lashes. Maybe do 3 to 5 pumps and then do that. Can you see it there? I hope you can. I'm just gonna zoom in later, post production. Okay. And I'm gonna do that again. It's much better if you look down like this in the mirror, like that. So what I do is that I coat the base like that. I don't think you need to put a lot because she doesn't really have that much mascara because it's more of like a natural look. I swear to you, Zendaya is like a fashion icon, like from head to toe. Also, if you guys haven't watched the Odyssey, I think you should. It's really good. I'm gonna use the other one to lift it. And she has to find here, to find cheekbones. So I'm just gonna do that, like that. Ooh. And don't forget the jaw. It's a really nice jaw, but I don't have that. I don't have that. And that's fine. Sometimes we don't really get anything. All the things, don't get everything, but that's fine. Ooh, it's so good. Might go back to Mississippi. I'm gonna take this brush. This is from Strokes number 11. And then the blush brush that we had a while ago, I'm just gonna put that there. Because I feel like I need to do that with the under eyes because it's a little bit, mine is dark and hers like a little bit dark, whatever. And then I'm gonna take the Teviant bronzer, and I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna define it like this, just a little bit, because I need that for my eyes. Sometimes if you're trying to recreate a look, you have to adjust it on your face. So just because Zendaya has this look, it doesn't mean that every single thing should apply to me, because we don't have the same face shape, if you know what I mean. Also, it depends on your preference, so you're free to recreate different types of like makeup in the way that flatters your face. We're gonna use the Strokes Kizz Sculpt in Naked Brown. Perfect. Okay. So since again, if you've watched my previous videos, I think it's gonna freaking rain and I don't have light here anymore. What the hell? Okay, anyway, this is my good side, so I guess that's fine. So anyway, since I have like a smaller upper lip than my lower lip, I tried to overline this part. So I do like the Cupid's bow, and then I do get that. So if you are going to line your lips, you can just do this for the Cupid's bow, and then you do this what do you call this position? Look at that, like you're crying, you know. Ooh, no. And I'm just gonna cover that because I do have two-toned lips. I don't know if she used like a lip tint. So this is from a Vice Perfect Kizz Velvet Soft Lip Butter Bullet. So Serene. I'm just gonna dot it like that. Okay. Okay, gently. Pinkish. Lip product that I have, and then I'm gonna get the lip liner again because I ruined it from doing all of that. That looks so good. I'm gonna use this Issy setting mist to make it glowy. Okay, and then I'm just gonna let that. Ooh. Okay, so now that's dry. I am going to powder a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna powder a little bit because I think she did have some powder over here, like here and here. And then the powders are kind of targeted because I think he wanted to preserve the glowiness. I'm gonna put a highlighter though. Okay. And then a little bit here. I'm gonna take my favorite highlighter. This is again from, I don't use other highlighters. This is Mary Luminizer from the Balm. I love this so much. I don't use any other. Ooh, she has like a sheen here. So I'm gonna do that. And here too. That's so pretty. Oh my god. Damn. And over here. Do you see that? Oh my god. Oh my god. And I'm gonna put here because I have to do that. And here too. And here. I'm gonna use this Spotlight blush red carpet. If I can open it. Right, okay. And then I'm going to use this Absidy blush brush, I think. There's no number, so I'm just gonna swirl it there. Ooh, powdery. Tap the excess. Just so we have that. And then I'm gonna there. Ooh. Okay, just gonna let that dry. And then I'm gonna take this Issy True Flex All Day Setting Spray. Just shake it up. I don't have any more. I have to buy one. So this is glowy. So, and since her makeup is glowy, I have to use a pretty glowy setting spray out. Okay, I'm gonna use this Light Edit from Vice Jelly Collection, and I'm going to put this on here to brighten it up. Where is the brush? I think I'm gonna use this one, Setting Brush from Real Techniques. Just so we can brighten that up because it was bright. And then I'm gonna fix my hair, okay? Good luck to me. I'm back, so this is the final look, and I put on some press-on nails. I botched my hair. I don't know what to do, but there it is. It's really weird, and I have bangs, so, but I guess that's okay. I guess it's okay. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial, and I plan to do the other Zendaya makeup tutorials if I have the motivation. So if you like this, please like the video and comment down below what you think about it, or if you want me to do other makeup looks using Filipino products. So hope to see you soon. Bye!